A very good morning, dear students. Today we will discuss the first chapter that is in your course, that is an essay, the power of prayer. हम इसको पावर नहीं पढ़ते हैं, हम इसको पार्ट पढ़ते हैं. The power of prayer, and it is written by APJ Kalam. Okay, so this is the textbook which all of you have to buy. Okay, and it contains essays and poetry. तो ये books अलग अलग मत लीजिएगा आप please. Reflections from East and Western Ripples. The course has been modified. It is written new revised edition. So you have to buy this book. You need not buy two separate books, and it contains whatever is there in your course. You have 7 essays and 7 poetry. Rest grammar हम साथ के साथ करते जाएंगे. तो आज हम first essay करेंगे. That is The Power of Prayer by APJ Abdul Kalam. Now first let us read about the author. Of course we all know this great man, this great personality. Former President of India, Dr. Abul Pakir Jainuluddin Abdul Kalam was born on 15 October 1931 at Rameshwaram in Tamil Nadu in a boatsman family. He specialized in aeronautical engineering from Madras Institute of Technology. As the Chief of Research and Development Program, he was responsible for the development of the Agni and Prithvi missiles. An unparalleled defense scientist, he was awarded the Padma Bhushan in 1981, the Padma Vibhushan in 1990, and the highest civilian award, that is the Bharat Ratan, in 1997 for his rare contribution to the space program of India and in building self-reliance in defense system. Dr. Kalam was scientific advisor to Defense Ministry from 1922 to 1999. From 1999 to 2000, he served as principal scientific advisor to the Government of India in the rank of the Cabinet Minister. In 2001, he turned to teaching and research as Professor Technology and Societal Transformation at Anna University, Chennai. On 25th July 2002, Dr. Kalam became the 11th President of India. Even after completing his term as President in July 2007, Dr. Kalam is continuing with his mission. So we know that he is no more now. Is here when this book was written, when this story was written, of course he was alive. So that is why they are writing is. He is continuing with his mission to inspire young minds and for national development by meeting students at all levels across the country. His book Wings of Fire. Now this essay that is included in your course is an extract which has been taken from his autobiography Wings of Fire. Excerpt क्या होता है? एक हिस्सा, कुछ हिस्सा, कोई chapter जो कि किसी बुक से उठाए होते हैं. तो this essay is an excerpt from Kalam's autobiography Wings of Fire, which was written in 1999. In this essay, the renowned scientist and President of India tells us about his childhood and development of spirituality in him. As you can see, the title itself, The Power of Prayer, so obviously it relates with spiritualism. So I will not go read about the essay. I just wanted कि आपको ये पता चल जाए कि ये जो essay है, ये extract है. कहाँ से extract है ये? This is an extract from Kalam's autobiography. Autobiography क्या होती है? When a person is writing about his life himself. That is autobiography. Okay. So, and what is the name of his autobiography? Wings of Fire. तो क्योंकि ये किताब है तो हम इसे अंडरलाइन करेंगे। पावर ऑफ प्रेयर एक चैप्टर था, उनकी किताब का एक हिस्सा था, तो उसको हमने सिंगल या डबल इन्वर्टेड कॉमास में हम लिखेंगे। ठीक है, तो ये याद रखें आप प्लीज। अब हम ऐसे पढ़ते हैं। लेट अस रीड द एसे। I was born into a middle class Tamil family in the island town of Rameshwaram in the erstwhile Madras state. My father, Jainulabuddin, had neither much formal education nor much wealth. Despite these disadvantages, he possessed great innate wisdom and a true generosity of spirit. A formal education, what is formal education? That you are going to the school and going to college and earning degrees and completing your classes and making or completing your learning process. But he says, my father, he did not go to the school. He did not take any formal education. Nor he had much wealth. ज़्यादा पैसे भी नहीं थे उनके पास. And he calls it disadvantages. Despite these advantages, he says what he possessed, he was a wise man. Innate wisdom. Innate मतलब inborn. Inside he was really wise. So it is not just education. It is not degrees that make you wise. Okay. So he possessed innate wisdom, knowledge, and a great generosity of spirit. Very generous, very humble person he was. He had an idol helpmate in my mother, Ashiama. I do not recall the exact number of people she fed every day. He says, मुझे नहीं याद कि रोज मेरी अम्मा कितने लोगों के लिए खाना बनाती थी, but I'm quite certain that far more outsiders ate with us than all the members of our family put together. तो बाहर से आके इतने लोग हमारे यहाँ आके खाना खा के जाते थे जितने कि हमारी फैमिली मेंबर्स थे. Okay, so this is in the very first paragraph. He is telling you about his father and his mother. My parents were widely regarded as an ideal couple. My mother's lineage, family history, family की उनकी background, was the more distinguished. One of her forefathers मतलब having been bestowed the title of Bahadur by the British. और उनके एक forefather को क्या टाइटल दिया गया था ब्रिटिशर्स की तरफ से? बहादुर का टाइटल दिया गया था. I was one of many children, a short boy with rather undistinguished looks, born to tall and handsome parents. So he says, my parents were tall and handsome, but I was short. We lived in our ancestral house, which was built in the middle of the 19th century. It was a fairly large pakka house made of limestone and brick on the Mosque Street in Rameshwaram. तो कौन सी स्ट्रीट में रहते थे वो? मॉस्क स्ट्रीट में रहते थे. And they had a pakka house that was built over there. और ancestral house था. My austere father used to avoid all inessential comforts and luxuries. Inessential, ऐसी luxuries जिनकी हमें जरूरत नहीं है. He avoided all those luxuries. However, all necessities, जो necessities होती है ना, necessity of life, that you have food to eat, you have place to live and clothes to wear, वो necessities में आते हैं. रोटी कपड़ा मकान, ठीक है? तो all necessities were provided for in terms of food, medicine or clothes. In fact, I would say mine was a very secure childhood, both materially matlab economically and emotionally. There was, because he was the youngest one in the family, उसको सबसे ज़्यादा प्यार मिला. He was supported at every time by his father, and he had so much to learn from his father and from his mother also. और वो बार बार इस चीज के ऊपर फोकस किया. पहले उन्होंने कहा my idol mother, फिर उन्होंने कहा they were known as ideal couple. So obviously the grooming जो जिस तरह से कलाम को बड़ा किया गया, उसमें सबसे important role was played by mother and father. I normally ate with my mother. sitting on the floor of the kitchen. She would place a banana leaf before me, on which she then ladled rice. Ladle मतलब कड़छी से rice डालना. Ladled rice and aromatic sambar. Aromatic, the fragrance, खुशबू सांबर की, okay? A variety of sharp homemade pickles and a dollop of fresh coconut chutney. Again dollop, a spoon of fresh coconut chutney. So this was how food was served. तो अभी तक हमने क्या पढ़ा? अभी तक हमने उनके पेरेंट्स के बारे में पढ़ा और ये पढ़ा कि he lived in the mosque street. अब आगे देखते हैं क्या है. The famous Shiva temple, which made Rameshwaram so sacred to pilgrims, was about a 10-minute walk from a house. तो जो शिवा टेम्पल था वो सिर्फ 10 मिनट की दूरी पे था उनके घर से. अब ये क्या, अब जो यहाँ आ रहा है ना, अब किस चीज पे कलाम फोकस कर रहे हैं जो कि उन्होंने अपने फादर से सीखा, वो है कम्युनल हार्मनी, जिसको हम बोलते हैं. बचपन से ही उन्हें ये सिखाया गया मुस्लिम्स एंड हिंदूज, ओके, ब्रदरहुड. ही वॉज नॉट टॉट कि मुस्लिम अलग होते हैं, हिंदूज अलग होते हैं. ही वॉज टॉट दैट दे वर ह्यूमन्स, एवरीबडी, चाहे हिंदू मुस्लिम जो भी, ठीक है. ही वॉज टॉट कम्युनल हार्मनी बाय हिज पेरेंट्स. सो आवर लोकेलिटी वॉज मुस्लिम. प्रिडोमिनेंटली का मतलब होता है ज्यादातर लोग जो वहां थे वो मुस्लिम थे, बट देयर वर क्वाइट अ फ्यू हिंदू फैमिलीज टू लिविंग एमिकेबली. एमिकेबली क्या होता है? इन अ फ्रेंडली मैनर विद देयर मुस्लिम नेबर्स. There was a very old mosque. इसको हम मॉस्क्यू नहीं पढ़ते हैं, it is mosque, दरगाह जो होती है, in our locality where my father would take me for evening prayers. I had not the faintest idea of the meaning of Arabic prayers chanted, but I was totally convinced that they reached God. As a child, कलाम को ये नहीं समझ आता था कि पिताजी क्या प्रार्थना कर रहे हैं. जो अरबिक प्रेयर्स की जो वर्ड्स, वो मंत्र जो पढ़ते थे, चांट करते थे, वो उन्हें नहीं समझ आते थे. बट ही वॉज कन्विंस्ड दैट द प्रेयर दैट हिज फादर इज मेकिंग इज रीचिंग गॉड. उनकी प्रार्थना भगवान तक जा रही है, ये कलाम को विश्वास था. When my father came out of the mosque after the prayers, people of different religions के लोग would be sitting outside waiting for him. अब यहां से देखो कम्युनल हार्मनी आ रही है, ठीक है. Many of them offered balls of water to my father, who would dip his fingertips in them and say a prayer. This water was then carried home for the invalids. Invalids कौन होते हैं? पीपल हु हैव सम काइंड ऑफ प्रॉब्लम, जो उठ नहीं पाते, चल नहीं पाते. तो क्या माना जाता था? उनको एक किस्म से ये मान रहे थे लोग कि उनके पास कोई पावर्स हैं जो गॉड ने उनको दी हैं, कि उनका हाथ लगाया हुआ पानी अगर इनवैलिड्स पीते थे तो वो ठीक हो जाते थे. दैट वॉज वॉट पीपल बिलीव्ड. I also remember people visiting our home to offer thanks after being cured. और ठीक हो जाने के बाद लोग थैंक यू बोलने भी आते थे घर पे. कलाम is telling us. My father always smiled and asked them to thank Allah. तो उनके फादर का क्या रिप्लाई था? I have not done anything. मुझे थैंक यू करने की जरूरत नहीं है. You should thank Allah, the benevolent. Benevolent होता है kind and merciful. मैंने कुछ नहीं किया. It is God who has done everything. God is kind. The high priest of Rameshwaram temple, Pakshi Lakshmana Shastri, was a very close friend of my father's. One of the most vivid memories of my early childhood is the two men, each in his traditional attire, discussing spiritual matters. अब ये टू men जिनकी बात कर रहा है, who are those two men? Who are those two men? Nobody else but his father and Shastri ji. the Pandit of Rameshwaram temple. Okay, so and what they were discussing, they discussed spiritual matters. So two gurus of different religions, and they are discussing spiritual matters. So with this, what was imbibed in Kalam's mind was, again, I will say the same thing, communal harmony, that people cannot be divided on the basis of their religion. ये उन्होंने बचपन से ही सीखा. और अटायर किसको बोलते हैं? ट्रेडिशनल अटायर. अटायर होती है ड्रेस. When I was old enough to ask questions, तब तो छोटे थे जब देखते थे ये सारी चीजें, लेकिन जब बड़े हुए, जब समझ आई, I asked my father about the relevance of prayer. जब समझ आई तो पूछा कि prayer, what is the importance of prayer? My father told me there was nothing mysterious about prayer. Rather, prayer made possible a communion of the spirit between people. अब ये communion क्या होता है? What is communion? Union is nothing but connection. और किस चीज का कनेक्शन? सोल का कनेक्शन. जो सोल किनके अंदर है? सारे ह्यूमन बीइंग्स के अंदर है. उसका कनेक्शन किसके साथ? गॉड के साथ. एक बार फिर से मैं बताती हूँ. कम्युनियन, स्पिरिट की बात कर रहे हैं ना. एक बार हम दोबारा लाइन पढ़ते हैं. Prayer made possible a communion of the spirit between people. Communion is connection of the souls, spirit soul को बोल रहे हैं यहाँ पे. और उसका कनेक्शन किसके साथ था? गॉड के साथ था. यहाँ बेसिकली वो कम्युनियन ऑफ द स्पिरिट की बात कर रहे हैं. ठीक है. When you pray, he said, you transcend your body. आप अपनी जो बॉडी, जो आपका फिजिकल एग्जिस्टेंस है, उससे ऊपर उठ जाते हो. आपका जो सोल है वो किससे कनेक्ट करता है? गॉड से कनेक्ट करता है, जो कि पूरे कॉस्मोस में है. You transcend your body and become a part of the cosmos, which knows no division of wealth, age, caste or creed. तो communal harmony के साथ साथ ये एक और चैप्टर, एक और लेसन जो कलाम ने सीखा छोटे होते हुए, ये सीखा that there is one soul in every human, one spirit in every human that connects to God. और उसके लिए हमें उसके लिए प्रेयर क्या रोल प्ले करती है? प्रेयर ये रोल प्ले करती है कि वो हमें हेल्प करती है कि हम अपना जो फिजिकल एग्जिस्टेंस है उससे ऊपर उठें और भगवान को समझें. और ये भी समझें कि जो हम ह्यूमंस हैं, हम एक दूसरे के बीच में भेदभाव नहीं कर सकते. किन चीजों के बेसिस पे? वेल्थ के बेस पे, एज के बेस पे, कास्ट के बेस पे या क्रीड के बेस पे. ये डिस्टिंक्शंस, ये डिस्पैरिटीज हम नहीं कर सकते. वी ऑल आर ह्यूमंस, वी ऑल आर वन, वी ऑल आर सन्स ऑफ गॉड. अपोस्ट्रोफ नहीं आएगा. वी ऑल आर सन्स ऑफ गॉड. ओके. My father could convey complex spiritual concepts in very simple, down-to-earth Tamil. Tamil language में बहुत आसानी से वो spiritual concepts समझा देते थे. He once told me, in his own time, in his own place, in what he really is, and in the stage he has reached, good or bad, every human, what is he saying? Every human is a specific element within the whole of the manifest divine being. To conclude the essay, हम क्या याद रखेंगे इसमें? That the main crux जो हमारे को कलाम बताना चाह रहे हैं, that there is a divine fire within all of us. और उस divine fire को हमें क्या करना है? We have to recognize that divine fire. और recognize करने के बाद क्या करना है? We have to make the best use of this डिवाइन एनर्जी. अपनी कंट्री के लिए कुछ करो, अपने पेरेंट्स के लिए कुछ करो, एंड थ्रू दिस make the best use of the divine fire, the divine energy that is burning inside you. So with this, the power of prayer is over. The essay is over. Now जहां तक पैटर्न ऑफ क्वेश्चनिंग आपका रहेगा, आपको कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव क्वेश्चन आएंगे, कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव पैसेजेस. फर्स्ट ईयर में भी आपको जैसे कंपल्सरी के कोर्स में रहा है, देयर विल बी पैसेज दैट विल बी गिवन टू यू, उसके क्वेश्चंस आएंगे एंड यू हैव टू सॉल्व दोज क्वेश्चंस. और शॉर्ट और लॉन्ग क्वेश्चंस तो हैं ही. तो अभी फिलहाल आप लोग क्या करेंगे, आप एक बार पहले पूरा एस्से को दोबारा पढ़िए, गिव इट अ रीडिंग, एंड देन I will keep giving you questions and assignments on the most important questions that we have to prepare from this chapter. Nothing very complicated. Take things easy. And I hope आपको ये ऐसे अच्छे से समझ आ गया हो. So with this, thank you so much.